Hello, hello. Welcome back to the stream. Ooh, I'm so tired after work today that I just fell asleep for like 3 hours. So that's why I'm here a bit late. I did change yet another setting that may impact performance. So fingers crossed, things work even more smoothly now. We can hope. Also, I don't recall this actually helping. We're gonna go auto adjust. And then I want to play some Legion. Current mission is just to earn iridescent quality emblems, so that's pretty easy. Or at least simple to target. We just have to do well. And we just have to apply Deep Wound 4 times for our daily mission. We're gonna ready up, see what we got here. Barbecue Lethal, one of my favorite combos, and then Call of Brine, Pain Res for regression. Sounds fine by me. Let's see, we're gaining move speed per hit during Feral Frenzy and slightly longer duration. Try to spend some blood points to avoid overcapping. So Legion, as a killer, I usually find them pretty fun, but largely they are like one of the most standard killers. Because they just have very normal, like, M1 gameplay. I'm trying to see what they have. It looks like that's a map, and then two toolboxes. So unless they have boons, they shouldn't be able to really heal on their own. They sent us to Azarov's, the Auto Wreckers. I still need to get through, Otstarva released a video that was like a tier list of all the maps. For like how difficult, how survivor or killer sided they are. So I definitely want to go through that at some point. Because that's definitely information that I find interesting. Like a really long video. Oh yeah, my chat may not be loading. Let's do that. Here we go. Okay, like I said, I did change a setting with that the encoding works on the live stream, so it's possible that performance may be better. So we can hope. We'll see. If it does seem to play well on Legion, maybe I'll play another Wesker game, because we know that was like we know that was pretty intensive the other day. Okay, we're gonna head over here. And then the other group is far other end of the map. That person did really good at just running away immediately, so I'm just gonna stay on this person. I'm gonna break the door. Surprised I didn't see any signs there. So we're just going to use a bit of our power to get towards the middle of the map. There, we see some people. Hello? Definitely seems to be performing better. I didn't really notice any big stutters like we often did. Okay, there we go. Nice. Getting a lot of value here. Okay, and she's pretty much in a dead zone here, so that's great for us. She's looking behind like she's going to dead hard, but dead hard does not work when you're in deep wounds. So that's one of the biggest strengths of Legion. Like, you can totally invalidate a dead hard. Okay, we paused there. Oh, I didn't realize that she had fully mended. So I thought she was still in deep wound. If I really wanted to be mean, I could have used my power to try to tunnel the person off the hook. Okay, we see multiple people over by that gen, so we're going to start heading that way. Everyone is remaining injured. None of them have deep wounds anymore. So we just have to worry about dead hard. Okay, so just watch for dead hard. Yep, there it was. We now know at least 2 of them, maybe 3 of them have dead hard because one person was behaving in ways that coincided with it. That's going to be a lot of this match, is just playing around dead hard. Now we have no reason to leave this area. Oh, I see scratch marks. 5, 6. Yeah, she should have realized that the person was body blocking her for her. It was better to just keep running instead of blindly throwing the We're gonna try to get over to this hook. Now that she unhooked, she no longer has any of the protections that she no longer has like DS or off the record possible. Oh nice, we got a hit. Though actually I'm not certain if the healthy person or her unhooked. Okay, not sure what you're doing, just sticking around here. Should have maybe been a bit more careful on dead hard because I was in the wide open here. She was looking at me, so it definitely looked like she was going for dead hard. That's impressive. Come on, girl. Yeah, this is a reason you usually want to like head to a safer location right before you start healing. Like if they had taken 2 more steps towards the shack, they'd be much more likely to do well. Am I deaf? There they are. Got jump scared. Okay, she did have dead hard. It doesn't matter to us much. We got it out of the way for now. She has deep wounds. Hook. Try to find her again here. And she didn't even leave the loop. Pretty unusual. I actually want to push her this way because I feel like I'm more... Yep, there we go. Better to push her towards the corner of the map away from the hook. She's less likely to be able to save them. Oh, for some reason I thought that was this side. Other 2 people have healed. I assume they're going for hook right now. Yep. But we're gonna get 1 hit. Yeah, they're kind of wasting some time healing. Okay, I could keep tunneling her, but I don't want to be mean. So we're going to head back towards the other people. There we see one person. I think these people are on this corner gen again. Yeah. They really are not playing safe enough. Like, this is just wide in the open. They need to start working towards the shack if they hear my terror radius approaching. He hit me with another good dead hard. Yeah, she's not doing a good enough job of keeping track where I am. Usually as a survivor, you want to wait at corners more when you're already in a strong location like the shack. Okay, I only see one person. They're over near this main building. We're gonna use our power just to close in more quickly. There we go. We see her. I'm not super used to playing this building. It is a pretty strong loop. But at this point in the game, I can just brute force it with Bloodlust, as I don't have to worry too much about the other survivors, seeing as they don't have that many left. We're gonna break. Yeah, she's running this pretty smoothly. Okay, we now know the location of the other survivor, roughly, for a little bit at least. If that little turn was a bait into Dead Hard, that would have been really good. Okay, we see the aura. We're gonna zoom on over there. I do not recall if they have an offering for the hatch to spawn. They did not, and we got lucky. So, now as long as we find her here... Yep, we're good. We can pretty comfortably just chase her now that there's not a way to escape. Rest in peace, girl. But yeah, that was a really decent game. The performance did seem better, which is great. Sadly, I just think the survivors misplayed quite a bit. They overhealed at times when they were not safe. They stayed in dangerous zones, like around that generator, just allowing me to easily pick them off. And we get 4 iridescence towards our mission completion. GG's. Okay, so they did actually have 3 boons. Did they set any of them? I think I would have heard them. Like the areas they were healing in, like, I'm pretty sure I would have heard the boons because I walked around there a lot. So, like, maybe if they'd set up a boon, all that healing would have been worth it. This just makes me even more surprised that they stuck right around the hooks where I knew they were, and where they were, like, just really close by and easy to switch onto. So, apart from that, they had 2 adrenalines. Did they all have Dead Hard? Only 2 of them had Dead Hard. I thought 3 at least had it, but yeah, I guess the one girl that was looking behind herself at me never hit me with a Dead Hard. I just assumed because how she was looking at me. Let's see. Small game to help find totems. Overzealous. I don't remember what this is. But after you cleanse a totem, you repair faster. Okay. Borrowed time. That's interesting. 2 borrowed times. And we did not get hit by that deliverance. Yeah. Worked out overall. Okay, so now I'm going to switch over to Wesker, because we know that he was far more game intensive the other day. Like, he was the one I had the most issues with stuttering. Okay, do I care about these missions? Not really. I'm pretty sure we still don't have the new Rift. We do not. I need to look it up and see when we'll be able to do that. Check our build. Seems fine. It really is kind of just my go-to build on most characters. I like lethal because it lets you instantly get into chase instead of sometimes, like, people are really cautious. You sometimes can't even get a hit before they finish the first gen. You just struggle to find them so bad. It's also just nice to know all their initial positioning, so if you do get one person, you usually know where the other survivors spawn, so it's like, that's my secondary priority. I know where to go right away. Or a backup plan. If one person ends up like running really well, it's like, okay, now I remember where everyone else spawned. I can split off over there. Barbecue leads itself to pretty fair feeling gameplay because you see people far away and it's like, if you go for them and don't camp the hook, that's usually pretty positive for the survivors. But as long as I get in a chase, I don't really care. And I like Hall of Brine because it just rewards kicking generators. Otherwise, it doesn't feel that rewarding. And then Pain Res is just universally good. It's one of the like better passive regression perks in the game currently, if not the best. But what I don't like is going all in on only regression perks like Eruption and Hall of Brine and Pain Res and Corrupt Intervention or something like that. Okay, we see a decent amount of people over in that corner. We're gonna try to head over there. Charge up our bound. Ooh, that's bad on me, but this girl, I think, ran to a pretty unsafe location. I keep getting kind of stuck on stuff. Fortunate. I'm not the most experienced with Wesker, so I'm not good at using his power around tight corners. It's also just great as a gap closer. It's awfully ambitious of him. He could have just headed to the pallet. It was right in front of him. Nice. I think the little flick we did right when we picked him up is part of what allowed us. That looked a little choppy. Did we make it? It's gonna be close. Just barely did not make it. And they finished the gen behind me. It is insane. Oh, they didn't finish this gen. And they have that. Holy mackerel, dude. This was just a whole chain of terrible events for me. Where did they go? Did they really have the time to run all the way around there? And they already had time to heal. Yeah. That was a nutty chain of events for them. And they finished a gen in the background. Really good on their part. I did not expect them to have two people over there to be able to body block. I think we make this as long as we just wait out the dead hard. Okay, nice. We saved some time there. Sadly, we do not have access to a pain res hook. I don't think I can make it there, so I'm not going to even try. Multiple people over there. We want to head over to that corner. We know there are two people. Okay, I see them. I think she had sprint burst, so... But she kind of sprinted in a pretty open area. Okay, I'm gonna try to hide myself behind this. Get on this gen. They just ran. Smart of them. I'm just surprised I'm not seeing people when I think I should. Did they run this way? They're doing a really good job of just running early. Okay, nice. Found the injured person. Probably just gonna drop that. Nice. Just waiting at the edges of his vision. Definitely helped out there. Get a pain res. Maybe we can make it back over to that hill gen. Dude, this is such a hard counter. Like, oh, it's so hard to deal with. Okay, I think she's still in this corner, though. Nope, they're really doing a good job at giving me the slip. Let's head back over towards this hook. Try to make it difficult for them. They finished that gen, yeah. Just saw someone drop down over here. But they're pre-running. I'm gonna have to play this one mean. And a dead hard, dude. They are so good at this. You should still be cornered somewhat. Because she used dead hard, we're good to just attack. Well, at least we got the down and this gen kick and a pain res hook. Now we, if possible, want to find Leon. Not Leon. I think that's Leon. We're gonna... So we faked the power. Nice. Showed no fear there, so we just got through. Oh, there was a pain res hook there. I might have been able to use that earlier in the game. I did not know. Big question, is Leon still back here? I should have just let it go. Like, he was pretty cornered, so if I had just... Nice.
You disappoint
You
me.
look at the
Is
hook,
that
see if
the
we can
best
stop
you
something.
got?
Not sure who touched this. That was a nice save. I didn't even realize they had a flashlight. It's a huge ordeal. I don't know if he moved out of there to force me to try and pick him up facing them. Yeah, I should have paid more attention and realized that they had a flashlight. Ooh, we saw a slightest bit of the animation there. Okay, she ran out to the corner. Edge map, just trying to buy time. She's doing a really good job of it. They're on their final gen. Yeah, these guys have just played incredibly cleanly. We can make it to this hook. That very initial double body block, like, that was devastating, and then this save on Leon. Those are the two single most devastating moments in this game. Yeah, they're spacing. They're just doing a real good job of it. God, this is a terrible gym to be against them on right at this moment. Okay, he's running out into the open. Maybe we get a free hit. And then we need to make it back to that gen soon. Nice. We hook him right next to the gen. We get down to avoid the flashlight. Kick the gen, probably get freaking blinded. Nope. So two people far over there. We now know they aren't working on any other gens. So that is huge for us. So we might just commit to camping this, even though it feels pretty bad. They're trying to aggro me over. There we see a Shiva. Right back to it. Have to go at some point soon, buddies. One over here. That was Sprint Burst, I think? So now this will let us know if someone's working on the gen's opposite end. Does not look like anyone's on the farthest gen there. Okay, she's on that middle gen, but it's not very progressed. So I think we're safe. Leon was back here, maybe? Who dropped this? What in the world? There we go. Nice hit. I'm surprised the first one didn't work. The way I bounced, it made it seem like I hit her. We're going to go on Leon now, because he is dead on hook. He probably should not have been running into me like that. Okay, we don't lose distance though. I think we might be able to make it to him before he makes it anywhere. Just wait out dead hard is the only thing. Okay. We put him on this white hook. Assuming there's... I've tried to face away from where I thought they might be on a... with a flashlight, hiding behind a corner. This is pretty far regressed, which is really good for us. He tried to get right under me to mess with my vision. Worked out. Nice. Not sure what she was trying there. We're gonna pick her up immediately. There aren't any white hooks. Ooh, we might be able to make it to this one, actually. She's not even struggling. So now we want to check on that gen in the corner. It's the only one we don't know the progress of. Everything else is very regressed. They are not here. So I think they've maybe just given up. So now we just have to find out the last couple of people. Yeah, I had to play pretty mean, but I did successfully manage to come back, so. And they just had some like really good outplays in the mid game that just made it really hard for me, so it was warranted. See some blood. Yep, sprint burst, we know that. Just try and... Okay. Ooh, she makes it. Ooh, well, I guess that's why you still sometimes swing, even if you don't think you're gonna get there. We're just gonna slap around this middle hook, check out barbecue, maybe we find Claudette. I assume she's hiding in a locker somewhere and being safe, but... Double check. They do not have a hatch add-on, or offering. You hear it? On top of the hill, wow. Okay, so where are the doors? One there, one there. Those are kind of hard to check doors, I think. Not there. Could have waited until I had 2 power uses up. Not there. Okay, no, I think we actually have really good line of sight on both doors. It was just hard to get to them initially. Unless she has a key or something, I think this should be a 4K. Wesker's pretty good at defending gates just because he has so much mobility. Looks red. Oh, she's on it. It was weird. I saw like a red effect on the wall around her, I thought. But I didn't actually see her or the lights coming on yet. And I don't recall if this girl had Dead Hard. So we're gonna try and wait it out. He's running really tight around this. Yeah. They just played really well overall. Props to their team. They made it really difficult on me. And like one of the few ways I think they could have outplayed me better was like just giving up on some of those like hook defense situations, which doesn't really feel good to do as a survivor. So I don't blame them for like going for the trades. It's just like if they had like hard powered gens some more, like maybe they could have still gotten some people out, but they were kind of all or nothing. They wanted everyone And Leon at the end as well shouldn't have run into me there, because he was the highest priority person to go after, I believe, at that timing. I think someone else was dead on Hook, but I didn't realize it. I really should try to pay more attention to that. So yeah, they did really well. Had some really nice saves. What all did they have? So Claudette had Unbreakable, Tenacity, Soul Guard, Flip Flop. I think the only person I slugged was the Leon. So no value there. What's Tenacity again? Oh yeah, you can crawl really quickly. Oh, so that's how at the very end she was like zooming away a bit. Stakeout and oh, he doesn't have the skill check repair speed perk that I would expect when you're taking stakeout. Sprint burst, yeah, we saw her use that a lot. She got pretty good value out of it, I'd say. Wiretap, so that may have explained around like the hill when they were able to gauge exactly where I was. It might have been wiretap. And then blast mine, which was a pain. Caused me to lose people like 2 or 3 times because I went to kick a gen and then they just weren't on an entire quadrant of the map I thought they might be. Sheva had Dead Hard, Windows, Lightweight, Kindred. Lightweight's interesting. I'm not sure if that came into play or not. But yeah, I definitely saw her Dead Hard. She was the only one with Dead Hard. Wow. Did she hit me multiple times with it or what? I don't recall. And then Hyper Focus. That's what I was talking about with Stakeout. I'm surprised. Like, usually you see Stakeout, Hyper Focus together if you're using them. But then Prove Thyself and Bond. So he had no chase perks, which helped because he was the one we got down first. He brought the offering. And then they had a couple decent medkits and a flashlight, which they did get a flashlight save, so good on her for like seeing that. Okay, so yeah, I was pretty satisfied with that, and performance-wise, on my end, the game seemed smooth. So I think I found the primary culprit was like the rendering setting. So we will look back at it later. The video quality or like I'm not sure exactly what all that controlled, but like the video quality may be slightly lower now. But I will look back at the VODs and see if there's anything that really stands out as being like seems off. Performance-wise though, I think the only time I noticed anything that entire game was like the Nia looked like she was running a bit jank one time. So that's a huge improvement. I'm very glad that I am now we're good to just hop on and play whenever, which is great. So yeah, I think that'll be it for today though. Really glad with the results there. I'll probably go harder on DVD once the archives actually come out. Because it really just I kind of struggle with direction when there's nothing to like work towards. I could try a couple more, what are they called? Killer Adepts. I could try more of the Adepts, which are the achievements you get for like a merciless kill on Killer or escaping with Survivor when you're only using that character's base perks. I have already unlocked most of the perks in the past. I'm not sure if they have already released the changes to Killer Adept. Killer Adept, you specifically had to get Merciless, which is like double pipping at the end rank screen, which can be quite difficult on some characters. Like, even if you 4-kill people immediately, you maybe didn't get enough interactions to get enough score to get the Adept. So it was quite a challenge, but I know they were planning to change it to just getting a 4-kill, which is drastically simpler. But yeah, I want to just check and make sure, see if I have any more of those achievements to do. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. That was a lot of fun. I do think a little bit of my frustration with the game the other day may have been like I was getting bodied. Definitely, like that's a big part of it, but some of the performance hitches were very aggravating because it felt like it was out of my control. Um, but yeah, now we should be in the clear. So yeah, if you watched today's stream or are watching a VOD sometime, thank you. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day or night, and I'll plan to see you all next time. Bye.